Okay, learners, welcome back to our big question unit on money. Today we're going to be looking at 10.3. But to start, we're going to do our do nows first. So I have all my coins set up here. If you have not had a chance to do your do now yet, why don't you pause the video? Okay, so now that everyone's had a chance to do their do now or help count coins, let's count them together. So how much is a dime worth? Right, it's worth 10. What about pennies? Pennies are worth 1. So remember, it's easier to count, do your skip counting first. So we have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So right here we have 25 cents. Pause the video if you need to correct your work. Down here, we have a bunch of dimes. So I'm just going to write tens above all of them to help me keep that straight. And we have some pennies, and I know my pennies are worth 1. So let's skip count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. So in our second do now, we have 62 cents. Okay? So let's keep on moving. I'm going to move these off and quickly erase. So we've been talking about all the coins. Specifically the other day, we were counting just our dimes and our pennies. But let's just quickly take a look because today we're going to be counting all of our coins. So our penny is here. It's brown. It has Lincoln on the heads and it has the Lincoln Memorial on the tail side. It also says 1 cent, which gives us the value, 1 cent. Down here we have Thomas Jefferson on our nickel on the head side. On the tails is his home, Monticello. And it also says 5 cents, which gives us the value of 5 cents. It's bigger than a dime, but smaller than a quarter. So our second gray coin is going to be right here on the dime with Roosevelt. And on the tail side, we have an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch. This one does not tell us the value, but it does tell us what it is, 1 dime. So we just have to remember 1 dime equals 10 cents. It's our smallest coin, but it's third highest valued. Our last coin is going to be our quarter. It's our largest coin of these 4. It has Washington on the front and an eagle on the back. Some quarters have states on the back of them now, and that's going to be worth 25 cents. Excuse me. So let's get started with some practice. If I put out one of each coin and I said, sort them. Maybe you would sort them by color. Maybe you'd sort them by size. But I'm going to ask you to sort them by value. So we know the value of a quarter is 25 cents. What's our next biggest value? Well, we know it's 10 cents. And we know it's called a dime. So which one is the dime? Correct, this small one. Our next value is going to be, it says it right there on the back, 5 cents, and that's our nickel, followed by our 1 cent penny. Great job. So, I was cleaning my room earlier, and I found, 4 nickels. Oop. Put a nickel on the ground. I'm going to grab it before Tilly does. 4 nickels. I found 2 dimes, 1 quarter, and 3 pennies. This is what I found. Now, I want to know how much I have in all. So I'm going to start by sorting them according to their value, starting with our greatest value of our quarter and working our way down. So then I have my dimes, my nickels, and finally my pennies. So counting these, we can count them in a few different ways. I'll show you one of the ways in this example. So a way we can do it is by putting the value above each. Our quarter is worth 25, dimes are worth 10, nickels are 5, pennies are 1. So then I could just go about and count. So 25 plus 10, let's check our work, but we should know how to skip count this. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. 25 plus 10 is 35. Plus 10 is 45. So we have 25 there. 45 now. Then we can keep going. 50, 55, 60, 65. Now I have 65 cents. Now I'm going to count by our ones. 66, 67, 68. So you don't have to put these values, but I find that it just helps me keep it straight. Okay, let's do another example. So I found 68 cents in my bedroom. Let's say you found this much. So another way I could do it is I have them all set up in a line from greatest value to least value. And I'm going to do a running total. So we know our first one is worth 25. Now we have to do 25 plus 25, and we know that's 50. 50 plus 10 is 60. 61, 62. So these coins equal 62 cents. Okay? So this is a running total, which you don't have to do. You're going to find the way that works the best for you. So your independent practice looks like this today. You have sets of coins, and you're going to find the value of the coins. One way you could do it is by writing the value of every coin above it and then adding. You could do a running total. You could always take some crayons and color all of your nickels one color, all of your dimes another color to help you kind of visualize and keep them straight. Once you count the coins, you're going to see what object it correlates to. And we're not going to cut it out because we like to double-side our paper. And so you're just going to take that value and put it in the box, just writing it with your own pencil. You can also draw the picture if you want. Okay, so that wraps up 10.3. Let us know if you have any questions.